Welcome back to Nerdamation, Ep.4.
Yeah.
That was 8, but 4. Are your boy Snake?
I'm Nico D.
And I am the Hammer. Good Lord. Good night.
All right. This is Nerdamation. We're going to get back into it with some nerd talk. But first, I got a joke. It's an anime joke, so anime talk. So I'm going to say some anime joke. This comes from Attack on Titan. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. So, what do you call a Titan who can't swim?
A Titan?
I feel like
Because they can't swim. I mean, that's all I got because I watched the show. So
I don't know.
Titanic.
Oh,
that's so stupid.
here's the thing. I was gonna guess Titanic, but I thought that was too simple. No bullshit. I promise on everything. I was gonna say it, but I thought that would be too easy. So I didn't.
So stupid.
It is dumb. I felt dumb because I really was gonna say that, and I thought y'all would just kind of look at me like.
I'm gonna throw one more at you. What do Saiyans wear to the beach?
What do Saiyans wear to the beach?
Trunks.
that one is good.
I like that
one is good.
I
like it. That one's going right here. That one I'm saving that one.
All right, so I'm gonna get it right into it. First, I'm gonna go over some. I didn't know how I wanted to do this, but I'm just gonna go up. Start with comics. There is it's kind of a honorable mention of comics that I think everybody, especially with everything going on, everybody, a lot of comic book creators that aren't mainstream, they don't get that much reputation too much. Kind of like but how do I want to say it? Basically, they don't get too much traction opposed to the mainstream.
They don't have a spotlight like the mainstreamers do.
Yeah, so it's all word of mouth mostly. But this comic, this set of comics, they're out there. They are well known. I mean, they're not too well known, but I feel like they do deserve to be acknowledged. And everybody needs to go read these comics. They look amazing. The graphics are amazing. Storyline's awesome. I mean, just all around, like it's dope. So basically, if you want to look them up, it's called Stranger Comics. Their first comic, pretty much, that they have that kind of got the traction rolling. They have a lot of different publishings on there. It's called Niobe. She is Life. It's the first ever nationally distributed comic with a Black female author, artist, and the hero. So it's basically it's a California-based publishing. They're focused on culturally representative fantasy world of. I hope I can say this right. It's a Ashandra. I can't. I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff, so don't hate me. Just go look it up. Go to their Facebook page. They have a list of everything. But they also have socially relevant children's books on their page. So again, go support the page, support the authors. They are amazing. Like I was looking at most of their artwork. It's awesome. So again, that's an honorable mention. for Stranger Comics. Check it out, and I'll be posting pictures.
Are they, just out of curiosity, are they the same people? Or are they affiliated with the people that do Black Sands?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay. Have you seen that?
Yes, Black Sands were
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it looks dope.
Yeah. Next up, so rolling with this same Avengers number 41 comic. So a new Phoenix Force mantle has been claimed. So basically, in this episode, the Phoenix Force that came to Earth and is holding this trials by combat type thing for a new host for the Phoenix Force. You'll never guess who actually takes the mantle for the next.
Deadpool.
No.
Oh.
Okay, you got to narrow it down. So, like, is it a mutant or is it a human or?
Human.
Superpowered human?
None other than Black Panther.
I can see that.
The Black Panther is the newest Phoenix Force holder. It looks freaking dope. Like,
how?
It's right here. It looks amazing.
Are we supposed to talk about this one, or are you just going to do it real fast?
No, we can talk about it. I mean,
okay,
I don't have too much on other things. What do you mean, how?
Because, okay. The reason why Rogue or Jean Grey, amongst a couple of others, were able to hold or control or maintain the Phoenix Force is because of certain abilities like psychic abilities, or the fact that Rogue can drain power or whatnot. So Black Panther, unless we're going off of the mysticness, he doesn't have anything. So
no, that's not the only reason they were able to, like, the Phoenix Force chose them because they're like, it's not because of their mental and how it's kind of a worthiness type of deal with the Phoenix Force. That's why it was basically, when it came in this trials by combat, it was imbuing everybody. Like, it was giving everybody samples per se of the Phoenix Force, and basically trying to see who's going to be able to use, and like, who would be the best fit type thing. And T'Challa kind of just came out on top. And like, with him, like, he knows about the Phoenix Force, and he knows that what its state is in the universe, and like, it's like with T'Challa and his connection with the with his because the Black Panther is the same type of entity that gets passed down.
That's what I was going to say. I thought maybe that was why he understood it so well.
Yeah, and that's how the whole interaction was too. They're kind of talking to each other. But man, that looks freaking dope. Like, you'll see it in the picture. Like, y'all will see it, and like, I know y'all don't see it right now, but it's got this. He don't have his helmet anymore. Like, his whole suit kind of changes, but he gets this like golden, like, armor, almost like the Green Ranger type thing on his, and then he has this like golden crown that comes around his head and is like on fire type. Man, it just looks freaking dope. It's amazing. Anyway, so y'all be on the lookout for that. It's Avengers number 41. All right, moving on. That's all I had for comics. There's a lot for comics. There's a lot of different. It's hard to, kind of talk about all of it. Like, so I'm trying to pick certain one, like the handful. If y'all have a comic that y'all want to talk about, put it in the comments below. And if you have cartoons, manga, anime, anything that I don't talk about, put it in the comments. I would love to talk about it, but it's only so much we can talk about on here. But moving on to cartoons, Trevor Noah is actually working on an animated feature at Paramount.
I'm so in. I'm so in.
There's
100%.
There's not too much there of any details that's been released at the moment, but he is working with them, and they haven't released dates or anything. They kind of put it out there. Hey, working on it, little secret project. So, but it is going to be animated and with Paramount Pictures. So, be on the lookout for that. If you are a Ren and Stimpy fan, they announced it a while back that they were going to have a reboot for Comedy Central. Apparently, it's still on, is what they said. They came out with a little announcement, I guess, to say basically because somebody asked them on his, I think it was either on his Twitter or one of his pages, basically asking, "Hey, was this?" Because it did get shelved, and he was there. I guess they're asking if it was, and he said, as far as he knew, it was still on. So, but there's actually a petition been signed for them not to do it to stop the reboot from happening. It's kind of a back and forth. It's a back and forth. Some people do, some people don't. Some people don't like it because there was some controversy about the creator. There's a lot of different things. A lot of people have different feelings about it. I mean, it was Ren and Stimpy. So we grew up with it, so we know. Back then, we were just saw flashy stuff, and it was like, "Ooh, look at that."
Back then, we didn't take everything for, we understood it was a cartoon. Just
yeah. But moving on. So the voice actors for, I know we talked about this a while back. There was an issue about basically it was the main one was Family Guy about in the Cleveland show about what's the name stepping down because of everything that was going on. He stepped down, didn't want to be the voice of Cleveland anymore because of everything he done because of him being white. Well, the voice actors they came out saying that they're joining The Simpsons and The Family Guy. They found actors to join. That they'll be replacing the white actors and for pushing for racial equality in the voice acting field. So, and it's not just Family Guy and Simpsons. As I was reading the article, like there was actually a lot more shows that are doing the same thing. So that is getting a lot better in that field.
So, question. So the original guy, because I know the original guy that played the voice Cleveland Brown was white. I was always aware of that. Mm-hmm. So he voluntarily stepped down because he was like, this is not right. I shouldn't be doing this. Somebody else should be doing this. Like, is that literally what he said? Like, he's just like, I'm not gonna do it no more because.
Yeah, he's the one that he decided he did that. Like because he knew everything was going on. He decided he was like, I need to step down from this because like he knows that world of the voice acting, and he knows that there are other people. So that was a big thing.
That is huge. Much respect to him for doing that. Like that's, I mean, because he was solidified. He had no reason to give up that. He's fucking Cleveland Brown. Like that's big. That's very big of him. That's a hell of a way to support people. I'm gonna just leave it at that. That's really big. Kudos. I hope he ends up on something else. Like honestly, because I mean, I enjoy Cleveland Brown. I mean, the show could have been better, but as far as a character, I like Cleveland Brown because I always thought he was just funny. But I hope he lands a job, somewhere else and he's fine. I mean, you know, giving up your position like that. And I'm sure he had a nice hefty contract for what he was doing. You know, to walk away from that like that is it's pretty bold.
I mean, if I was the directors or Adult Swim, whoever does it, Cartoon Network, whatever, I would keep him on as a liaison. A liaison work with the new black guys that come in to say, okay, let them do their take on Cleveland Brown and say, okay, pitch higher, up, good job, lower, that's it, or whatever, while the producers are right there. That way it can get the best of both worlds. It's kind of like just like a coach. You know, you just coaching until they get it, and then they pay him. Then he go off and do his own thing. That way he won't just leave without any money. You know, that's what I think.
And, I don't you know, Seth MacFarlane's got to have some say so in that. At some point, I'm sure he can step in and be like, "Hey, listen, this man has been Cleveland since we started this. So, look, we need to, you know, for him doing what he did, let's find something, like you said, let's find something for him to do, whether it be a liaison or make him like a special producer in the show, give him something, because that, for him to give everything up for a cause that he obviously believed in, that's huge. That's a huge thing. So maybe he will. I mean, you know, Seth MacFarlane is he's pretty cool. Every interview I ever see him in, he's hilarious. So I mean, I'm sure they'll figure out something. Sorry, didn't mean to take over your show. Sorry.
No, you're fine. This is what we're talking about. So, but like I said, like, it's not just The Simpsons and Family Guy. That a lot of different animated shows are taking these aspects. So, like Big Mouth on Netflix, like there's a lot of different ones. If you haven't watched Big Mouth, go watch Big Mouth.
Bruh, that's all I'm gonna say, bruh.
All right, let's moving on to manga. Don't have, like I said, I don't have too much on any of these categories. So, I wanted to talk about Boruto's chapter 54. Basically, I talked about a little bit about it last week, whenever I was telling you about how Boruto stabs Sasuke's eye. Basically, this whole battle in 54 is with they call basically Boruto's transformation is they call it Borishiki. Basically, it's because Boruto in that state is not Boruto anymore. Like basically, he's a vessel for him. Basically taking over, and they're the ones fighting Naruto and Sasuke. So basically, Naruto is right now, the state of the chapter is that, you know, Naruto is knocked out. And a lot of people are wondering, is this where Naruto dies? Because Naruto does die in Boruto. People just don't know when. Because at the very beginning of Boruto, like him and I can't remember his freaking name. Hate it. Anyway, they're fighting at the beginning, and he basically tells Boruto that he's going to send him the way of the six or seven, basically referring to Naruto. And they don't know. Everybody's wondering, like, when in the series he's actually going to die, how he's going to die, and stuff like that. So every little thing that been popping up, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? So him being unconscious right now, and from this fight, a lot of people are wondering about Naruto's fate. So we'll have to see in the next chapter 55. I mean, this is what happened in Dragon Ball whenever Vegeta came crashing down. Like the very next panel, he jumps back up like nothing happened. Like, you know, everybody's like, is this he's down for the count? No, we don't know. So manga readers, hopefully chapter 55 will kind of clear the air on some of this. The other thing, Jujutsu Kaisen and the Bleach creators are actually getting together, and they had an interview, and they're supposed to be exchanging drawings from their favorite characters. So basically, the Bleach is going to draw a Jujutsu Kaisen, and Jujutsu Kaisen is going to draw a Bleach character. So can't wait for that art for the to come out, because I would like to see their versions, because it's their version style drawing in of those other characters. So I love those. And lastly, anime. I'm gonna save that one for last. First off, The Witcher has a prequel movie coming out on Netflix. They teased the trailer for, it's called Nightmare of the Wolf, and it's supposed to be an animated film prequel to The Witcher. So I'll get more on that whenever I get some more details. This one I talked about. I don't know. It wasn't last week. It would have been the week before last, but it was the Ichigo. Talking about Ichigo. It's the Inuyasha sequel. Basically with the daughters, and they're all daughters apparently. I found that out because I started watching it. It's got Yashahime. Yashahime. I am horrible at pronouncing all this. Anyway, so what I've watched so far, I was right on all the accounts that I saw, but there's 3 kids. You know, there's Ichi. Why do I want to keep saying Ichigo? Because I was just talking about Bleach. Stop it. Inuyasha. And Shishomaru. Basically, they have kids in this, and so Ichi. Why? Oh my god! Inuyasha's kid, and Kagome, to have a kid, is a daughter, and then Shishomaru, he had 2 daughters. I didn't know. It looked like it was like twins. They're twins, but it looked like one was a boy, one was a girl. But watching it, they're both girls. It kind of focuses on Shishomaru's kids more so than Inuyasha's. Don't know why, but that's how it is. So Shishomaru's kids, they're just kind of get put in while they're still babies, just left, and it's kind of one of those flashback type situations where you get the story as it goes. It more I watched it, it literally, the storyline is one of those things where, you know, like the past, it repeats itself type things. Like the same stuff is happening. Like it's literally like I'm watching Inuyasha, but with 2 new characters. Like they're fighting the same, like literally the same type of storyline almost, to an extent. So I gotta give them that. But as far as process, it's kind of going the same way. Like there's sacred jewels again, but they're not sacred jewels anymore. It's not, and it's just not just one. There's multiple. There's rainbow jewels. There's blue, there's red, there's silver, there's gold. Like, and apparently the monsters are trying to get all of them. I don't know where they came from. They don't really explain that, but that's what's going on. And so the kids, when they were still young, they're sleeping in the woods. You know, still they weren't babies anymore, so they've been living by themselves, just the 2 of them. And they get separated when there's this fire in the woods. And apparently the 2 kids of Shishomaru had jewels put in their eye. And and that's like holders for the jewels. One was silver. I think the other one was the gold jewel. But it activated in one of them and created a portal to the real world, and that's how they got separated. And it was like a 16 years later type deal, or 10 years later type situation. So that's the one that looks like a boy got transported to the future. So she grew up where Kagome was from, with the shrine with her brother. So her brother, Kagome's little brother is grown up. He has his own daughter. Well, he took her in. He knew exactly where she was from and stuff like that. So he raised her. And then, so the other one, she somehow got caught up with the, what are they called? It was a ninja clan. The one that rode on the fire wolf and threw the boomerang, that clan that they had. She ends up being with them. It's like a demon slayer clan type thing. She don't remember her sister. They're and Kagome and Inuyasha's kid, she's running around by herself with the little blood-sucking flea that Inuyasha had. Like, but there's still not, like, she don't know nothing about her parents. So it's like, what is going on? Like, it's like it's like what happened? Like, and you're steadily trying to figure out like where everybody went. What? Because like certain people are still in the show. Like for some reason, this freaking old lady is still around. Don't know how. You know exactly who I'm talking about too. It's the old lady that was Kikyo's sister. She's still kicking, still there. I mean, she was damn near at death's door when Kagome first arrived. Like, so, I don't know. But she's still around looking the same age. But guess what was the first freaking demon that popped out? Just think about Inuyasha around the first episode when Kagome got there. Y'all suck. It was the centipede demon. Same one. Yeah. So there's a lot more details that I'm leaving out. Y'all need to go watch it. It is a really good, like, I like watching it. It's just and so Kagome's kid and Inuyasha's kid, like she's like a half demon, or I don't know what they call it, quarter demon. Anyway, but she's got demon powers, but also the Kagome's spiritual power. So she can shoot the bow, but she can also, like, they gave her, which is, I feel like, I don't know what they were thinking about this. Is stupid. Some kind of like a little seashell with like this red demon powder thing that when she puts it on her lips, she has like full control over like this demon power. Like she turns like kind of like how Inuyasha did, and like Iron Reaver, Soul Stealer, and all that stuff. Like she's able to do all that. Like, and she did the blood thing, like the blood, like. But she can only use it for so long, and then she passes out from using it. So, but there's a lot to it, and you should go watch it. Definitely. Lastly, I wanted to talk about this because it's a cosplay issue. Basically, the Japanese law. It's not anything over here yet, but it might. if it gets passed or anything, could come over here and affect cosplay. But what they're trying to do is it's a Japanese law that might force you to pay if you cosplay. Yes. So if you make money off of cosplay, you might be violating copyright law. Is what they're trying to do. Basically, because you are where you're making money off of stuff that they have created, stuff like that. Which I feel like it's one of those copyright type of loophole things, honestly, because you created this on, like into an anime, like it's on paper, it's like it's not real. These people actually made it real. They literally made that. It looks like what you did, but I don't know. I think that if this goes through, there's a lot, like if people don't want to cosplay as their favorite things, that kind of can lose a lot of traction and fans that you already have. Like, so, I mean, it's an issue that I don't think that they should go through. Like, I mean, cosplaying is fun. You get to be somebody else, like for whatever little time. Like, if you've ever actually cosplayed and been out there, like it's a great feeling, like to be, a center type of attention type thing, like to want to get pictures taken. Like little kids see their idols. I mean, if you want to do this, like you might as well say that Six Flags can't have Bugs Bunny running around, different stuff like that, like Bugs Bunny, the Easter Bunny in the malls, or I don't know. I'm just
it really just, I mean, it's really stupid. Like, you just putting. I'm not gonna go.
Greedy. It's just greedy. Really,
it's really.
They see the money that cosplayers are making, and they want in on it.
Pretty much.
I think this is gonna more so have an effect on Japan entities or Japan properties and whatnot. I don't really see Disney, Marvel, or anything else really being affected by it, like,
I mean, that's why I'm like, this is a Japanese law right now that they're trying to do. But the reason it's not good is because if it does pass over there, America's not going to be far behind it. It's going to get over here, and they're going to, oh, you can do that? Oh, well, let's do this. So, like.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, not trying to get too political, but our Congress and Senate are really weird. So who knows how they'll do it. And then, I don't know.
There's been some crazier things. I mean.
Yeah.
That they try to get past. So, I mean, like I said, it's not good. Like, I hope it don't get past. That's all I'm saying. But that's all I had. And I forgot to set my timer again, so I probably went over. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this right here. So hopefully I didn't go over time, and I did. I am sorry. But yeah, y'all have anything to add? No? All right. Well, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us. Again, if there's anything y'all want to talk about, leave me a comment down below. I'll get back to you. I'll comment, and I'll bring you on the show if you want. We can talk about it. But remember to go to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share us. Go to Facebook, like us on there. Please get the word out about us. I mean, we need some chatted up people. But I'll catch y'all next Saturday. Have a nerdtastic time.
Talk nerdy to me. Get nerdy with me.